food. It was very good, but then they had the Christmas party. Everything tasted good.
Dirty rice cooked in a galvanized bucket. Did an evergreen one year. Killed everybody.
Want them all? I should be finished. Almost finished.
He ate his. About the more you go. Like worse. If it was only worse,
I would do. I think it's food. Where's it going to have?
pour zinc in somebody's food. You want to turn your left? I don't know. I didn't stay for
January.
It's time to go.
Tried to catch him. Couldn't catch him.
That's kind of what happens to me when I eat rich. How you doing? Good. He told me that. Good.
How you doing?
In January.
Seen you Thursday. Oh, you were on the list to be a Thursday.
You reached out to me before the session started. And asked me, I told him I sent it tomorrow.
That's the committee meeting. It's always the Thursday before.
And if they were for the morning, this is a regular session. It's not a business session. But it's already this year. So that's why I said you
Yes. Jennifer,
yeah, every other year. Yeah. Every other year.
I'm gonna need to add this.
Start it on.
I guess you'll talk about things too.
yeah, you added in all of Jonathan's lunch costs.
It's an interesting spot.
I know.
You didn't like your lights. Gas lights.
That's different.
Gas lights.
Yeah, but you keep your house on. Keep ours on about 71, 72.
Oh, he, and not a property,
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I'd like to call the meeting of the Avoyelles Parish Police Jury to order. Today's date, December 9th, 2025. It's 5 p.m. Please stand for an invocation followed by the pledge. Please bow your head. Heavenly Father, as we enter the Christmas season, we thank you for your blessings on Avoyelles Parish. Guide this police jury with wisdom, unity, and compassion in all that we do. Bless our families, protect our communities, and fill our parish with the peace and hope that Christmas brings. We ask all this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to everybody. Let's start out with a roll call, please.
Travis Franks.
Present.
Mark Morrow.
Here.
Ingrid Wilson. Here. Darrell Wiley.
Here.
Jacob Coco.
Here.
McKinley Keller. Alan Thomas.
Here.
Sam Pierce.
Here.
Okay. Number
What
5.
happened to Clyde?
I'm sorry, Mr. Benson.
Clyde away. Here.
I had you written. No, look, I didn't even have you on my list. I'm sorry. That's why I overlooked you.
All right.
You see, whenever you're sick, you're
There's a
back
rumor
there.
that Clyde is no longer with us.
Well, the people say I am.
Well,
I got it.
That's all that matters.
moving
That's
on
it.
to number 5, I need a motion to adopt the minutes of the regular meeting held on November 12th, 2025 as printed in the weekly news and email and mailed to all jurors. By Mr. Jacobs, second by Mr. Pierce. That's been changed. Weekly, it's no longer the weekly news, right? Is it still?
Still has the name.
Okay, all right, I didn't know. Questions, comments from jurors? Questions, comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. Number 6, Mr. Thomas.
Make a motion to adopt the minutes of the Tourist Commission meeting held on November 24th, 2025.
All right, I have a motion, second by Ms. Wilson. Question or comments from the jurors? Question, comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, we'll start with the delegates. First up is Miss Amy Guidry of Gadian Ambulance. Please limit your time to 3 minutes.
Good evening. For the month of November, we had a total of 834 calls in Avoyelles Parish. Out of that, 559 calls was emergencies alone. 275 non-emergencies. We're averaging 25.5 patients a day, and the average parish-wide response time currently right now is 14 minutes and 41 seconds. I listed it. I do believe y'all all have this. Should have it. I listed the top 5 cities with the highest call volume. Marksville, obviously, it's probably, we're at 163 calls. Bunkie, 72 calls for the month. Mansura, 54. Simsport, 36. And Mooreville, 29. So those are the top 5 cities in which, you know, we've had the highest call volume. The others are stretched out, you know, across the parish and stuff. We finished out football season. We did have, you know, all 3 of our schools actually that went to playoffs. But we finished that out. We attended the last 4 football games for November. We've attended 4 public events and a recent school event. We do have some stuff coming up for the upcoming months to visit with seniors in the schools, as well as we're continuing our hiring for EMRs and EMTs and paramedics. So if anybody's looking for, knows of anybody interested in becoming in the EMS field, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Other than that, that is it. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas and safe holidays.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. All right. All right, Mr. Brian Boylon, road grading.
I have an issue with whoever's running the road graders and the side boom cutters, cutting trees and stuff. I went to a funeral Wednesday through the Simsport cutoff, and I mean, it's been dry about 2 months. We had 2.5 inches of rain, and there's already water standing on the road because the road grader operator can't seem to get the blade all the way to the ditch. I got a few photos showing, I mean, it's hard to tell, but it shows that he cuts a ditch before you get to the ditch. So he's got a ditch, a bump, and then a ditch again. So how is the water going to get into the ditch if you have a pre-existing ditch in front of it? And it's not the first time. It's growed up so bad on the bump on the side, the water would have to go up 6 inches to get over into the ditch. And then whoever's doing the side boom cutter, they passed through the cutoff. In one spot they cut the trees, but about that high off the ground, but he didn't get nothing cut all the way into the ditch. In another spot, he cut the tips of the limbs, with some of the limbs are still hanging over into the road. I mean, if they're going to do a job, why not do it properly? I mean, if you're going to halfway do a job, you just as soon not do it at all. I mean, we paid tax money, and this is why the taxes don't pass when you all ask for something, because they do a halfway job when they come do a job. What's so hard about getting the blade of that road grader all the way to the ditch and crowning the road and then topping it off? But the gravels is all in the edge of the ditch over yonder. They don't pull them up to the top of the road where they need to be. And I've complained with Jacob and Alan about it, and it looks like it goes on deaf ears. Nothing gets done. It's still the same story every time they come grade. They never get all the way to the side of the road. They got good equipment. Why not use it like it's proper? Well, whoever's supposed to look over it, why are they not doing that job? They're not about coming back behind and see what's getting done on these jobs? I'd like to know why. Give me an explanation, some kind of answer what's happening to why this is not done properly. I mean, you can pass these photos around and you can see how and I mean, if y'all go around, y'all can see this. I mean, why is it not done like it's supposed to be done? I mean, it's not the best photos, but it's just a couple. I mean, that's 2.5 inches after about 2 months of dry weather and the water standing on the road. What you think is going to happen the rest of this winter when it starts raining at 5-6 inches every 2 weeks or so? You'll never be able to pass again. You know, I had to go with my excavator on the log road and work 7 days to uncover some 24-inch covers that's been covered up for the last 15 years. There's no excuse some covers should be 24 inches, be totally submerged in mud. We had to take our own time and our own money, me and a couple of farmers, and go and try to halfway fix the road. And then they had a hole in the middle of the road, about 9-foot circle, a foot deep, full of water. They had their people was passing in the ditch. I mean, this is no excuse for none of this. And then y'all want to know why no taxes is passed? Because of the poor maintenance we getting out of this. So, that's all. I just would like an answer why it's not being properly attended to. And who is doing the job of looking, overseeing this?
Kevin, you wanna?
No, I don't know what's doing there right now. We've looked at all this, and I thought we had it all kind of figured out. I'll check it into it all again.
He's
I mean,
knocking
this
shoulders
is the
down.
Simsport cutoff pictures right here. Now, go down the log road right now and see how it is over yonder right now. I mean, the blade is past at least 2 foot from the edge. These pictures show the hill on top of the, before it gets to the ditch. But the ditches, you can't even see the ditches because they done rolled the dirt into the ditches so much, there's no more ditches. The tree limbs is in it, they don't clean them out. Whoever's operating the side boom cutter is not operating it properly. Either they need to be shown or get somebody else to do it. It's pathetic. That's all I've got to say. Thank you.
All right.
Kevin, when you're in Simsport this week, can you take a look at that and have them go there and pull these shoulders, they gravel back into the road?
You and I looked at it the other day, but we'll look at it again.
If you better go,
When
we'll
would-
go which and show
When were these pictures taken? How long ago were these taken?
Wednesday.
Okay.
After the funeral Wednesday, we only had one rain, that one little rain of 2.5 inches, about 2 days before that. This was about 2 days when it rained. Sunday,
Well,
Monday. This was Wednesday after the funeral on Wednesday.
We'll go check into it.
And if you go down the log road right now, which I went Saturday, I mean, it's basically the same thing. The gravels is in the road. They don't go all the way down to the sides of the road and pull the gravel back to the top. And they don't crown it. It's like they don't go put the blade in the ditch and pull the road up and take. If you go look at it, there's some low spots before it gets to the ditch. So guess where the water's gonna hang? Hangs in a low spot before it gets to the ditch.
Okay. All right, Mr. Boyle, we'll check, go check into it.
I'll ride a boat.
We'll go look into it.
And I'll give you this week, Brian.
All right, Mr. Rashad, is it Casey? Casey? All right, home rule charter May election.
Mr. President, women and men of the police jury, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rashad Kwasim. I'm a registered voter in District 4.
I can't hear you.
I'm a registered voter in District 4. Mr. President, I almost changed my mind coming here today. Almost. But because I made a commitment to come, I came. I'm 70 years old. I've been voting since I've been 18 years old. And I don't think I missed 5 elections since I started voting. But the reason I stand to speak on 2 topics, the election on April the 18, 2026, and the Home Rule Charter. Mr. President, I believe the voters of District 4 is getting the short end of the stick. Here's my logic. When the Honorable Sean Wilson passed with his wife, Miss Wilson, and my wife, godchild. Sean was my wife's godchild, right? When he died unexpectedly, everybody was shocked. Now, Mr. President, the police jury followed part of the law. They appointed Miss Wilson within the 20 days that's required by the law. But here's the short end of the stick. The Secretary of State provided a letter that says the election could be held in April and May of 2026. The police jury bypassed the law. They got around the loophole because in the letter it says that election could be held in November 2026. Now, when Mr. Wilson passed, he had close to two years left on his service. 8 or 9 police jury has made the selection who will represent us in District 4. 8 or 9, they made a decision. Instead of letting the voters decide in April or May who they want to select them, right? Someone on the jury should have the courage to let the district voter decide who will represent them. No apology to the voters of District 4. I think someone should have the courage to say, the police jury can appoint people to a certain position, but this is an elected position, what we have. And I think someone should be able to stand up, and if the state says you could hold the election in April or May, then you should let the voters of District 4 decide who they want to vote for. And I'd like to know, how did y'all come to the decision to have the election in November instead of April or May?
I'd have to look at the minutes. When did that take place?
Wasn't an election.
I don't know.
Y'all voted for it?
Online,
Y'all voted for it? Was it
No,
voted?
wasn't it either, well, it was April, and did not the legislation move back all elections to May?
It could
Am
be
I right
spring
about it?
or
Correct.
fall.
So it was the state legislation that moved it from
Right.
April to May. But correct me if I'm wrong, I think you just said that, it could have been held
You're right.
in
Yes.
April.
May or November.
April or May. The primary is
Well,
April, right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, the
Well,
state legislation changed
okay,
that
that's
out
right.
to
I'm sorry.
their
It's in
special
May.
session
Okay, in
districts.
May,
Yes, sir.
right? And so, my question is, did the police jury, 8 or 9, decided to bypass having the election in May of 2026 to give the voter a chance to see who they're going to represent? Did y'all vote on it? Okay. I can.
Yeah, a motion was made to hold the
Well,
election.
and I think in all respect too, from Mr. Sean Wilson, as you pointed out, or your wife's grandchild,
Right.
his wife wanted to take the position. I'm
Right.
not trying to speak for her,
Right.
but we asked before we voted, and Miss Wilson
I
said,
accepted.
"Well, what'd you want? Would you want an election in May or you want it in November?" And she said November, and I think the jury followed her wishes, and that's what happened, sir.
Okay, so like the law say.
It said either or.
Where the law say, right, May, but y'all decide to do,
Hold on.
November.
It said May or it said November, right?
it said the next available election date, I didn't change, it was supposed to be April 18th to May 30th to qualify in January 4th. And then they come back and side note and say, however, the police jury can decide to have it in November. I'm not gonna be here long, but I just think that the voters of District 4 should be able to vote in May. That's all. That's all I gotta say about that. Now the home rule, I'm gonna say it real quick. Here is the short end of the stick for the voters of District 4. The police jury dropped the ball when they appointed a person to represent District 4 on the Home Rule Committee. Not only they dropped the ball, they turned around and appointed this individual to the police jury now. Not only did they drop the ball and put it to the Home Rule Charter, they turn around and put it into the police jury. Now, everybody make mistake. Everybody makes mistake. But I'm hoping that someone would say the voters of District 4 hope they say, hey man, we wasn't represented. We wasn't represented to the table. So I'm just hoping someone will say, get together and say, man, you know what? Let's bypass this home rule right now because we wasn't at the table. We wasn't at the table. So, any comments? Anything?
Yeah, didn't we have this discussion about 2 months ago?
We did, and they showed me a guideline. They showed me a guideline when y'all, what you call it. But when you look at the resolution that the police jury did, it says the 9-member will select someone from their district. It doesn't say that you can pick anybody anywhere to be on the committee. Your resolution did not say that. But then the police jury, they're dropping the ball again to say, and no public apology, say, man, I don't know how this guy got appointed to the police jury and nobody catch it. No apology to the district. So I'm hoping I didn't use the word integrity or trustworthy. And I'm not calling anybody's name out. But I hope someone will have the courage to say, this is not right. That's all I'm saying. Thank you very much for your time. I hope someone will have the courage to say, hey man, let's give the voters District 4 a fair shot like everybody else. Mr. President.
Duly noted. Thank you. All right, moving on to number 8 on the agenda. I need a motion to adopt a resolution providing for canvassing the return and declaring the results of the special election held in Road District 2 on November 15, 2025. Motion by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Coco. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, I need a motion to limit access to H. Road. Landowners will purchase, install, and maintain the gate.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Benson, second by Mr. Thomas. Question, comments from jurors? We had a public hearing on this. Really wasn't no opposition to it. All right, question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, number 10, Mr. Benson.
Relinquish rights and maintenance of Garrett Lane to the landowner.
All right.
And that's to, we had a public hearing.
Yes.
All right, second by Mr. Burrell. All right, we had a public hearing on that. No opposition here. Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Benson wishes to make a motion. I'm gonna move in number 11.
An amendment?
Yeah, amendment to the budget. Go ahead.
I want to amend the budget with $2,500 for the courthouse lighting, and that way we'll be a sponsor of our own lighting for our building.
I'll second that.
All right, second by Mr. Burrell. Question or comments from jurors?
Is this yearly?
Yep,
Do what?
This is gonna be yearly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
should be.
unless we see what how the money is, you know, just like with anything else. Question, comments from the audience? All right, there being none, all in favor of this motion to amend the budget, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries.
I'd like to see some, Darryl,
Yes.
Saturday night, I mean, over here, it was a very, very big success.
It was
I seen
nice.
some pictures on Facebook, it looked like a great crowd. I was out of town, couldn't make it, but
It was nice.
it looked good. And I'd like to commend the committee on doing that, I think.
Next year or whatever, in the coming years, it's gonna get bigger.
Well, that's, then we'll be glad to contribute. All right, let's start with now is number 12, which is number 11 on your agenda, so stay with me. Mr. Franks?
Yes, first a motion to adopt the 2025 revised budget.
All right, second by Mr. Thomas. Question or comments? Jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of this motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 13, Mr. Franks.
Yes, first a motion to adopt the proposed 2026 budget.
Okay.
Second.
Second by Mr. Coco. Question, comments from jurors? Question, comments from the audience? Had a public hearing on this earlier. All right. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. Number 14, Mr. Franks.
Yes, we need to adopt the district attorney's revised budget for 2025. I first a motion for that.
All right, motion made, second by Mr. Benson. Question, comments, jurors? Question, comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, be number 15, Mr. Franks.
Yes, adopt the budget for the district attorney for the 2026 budget.
All right.
First the motion.
All right, motion been made, second by Ms. Wilson. Question or comments from the jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 16, I need a motion to approve 5% COLA raise for employees. All right.
Aye.
Yeah, I've added you for number 11,
Okay.
so we're moving up.
Okay.
All right. Motion by Mr. Kogo, second by Mr. Thomas. Question or comments from jurors?
Employees on that motion there, it was all employees, that's police, jury,
Wherever they work.
library, and health unit?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to, whatever you had in your motion, because we
Yeah.
talked about that in committee last week.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing it up.
All right.
And-
Well,
And health union.
okay. Any other comments, jurors? Question, comments from audience? All right, there being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. We're on number 17, which is 16 on your agenda, but we added it, okay?
I'm sorry.
All right, I need a motion to adopt a commendation resolution for Solomon Northup statue unveiling.
There's a
motion-
copy in the packet.
Motion by Mr. Benson, second by Ms. Wilson. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 18, need to adopt the proposed waste tire ordinance. I need a motion to accept it. Mr. Pierce, second by Mr. Burrell. We had a public hearing also on this. Comments from jurors? Comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Number 19, need a motion to proceed with moving the Office of Veterans Affairs from the Tourism Commission to the District Attorney's Office. Motion by Mr. Thomas, second by Ms. Wilson. Question or comments from jurors? I think we had a meeting. Mr. Thomas, you want to highlight that?
We had a meeting with the state secretary yesterday at the district attorney's office, and he was very pleased with the move and with the office.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. I just wanted to say I'm leaving.
Okay.
And I'm very happy the VA office is gonna be there. I would like to introduce Jenny Donaghy. She's gonna be your legal representative beginning January 1st. Jonathan is resigning to run an election. And, say hi, Jenny.
Could I ask something?
But I met her.
Could, and if it's okay with you, Mr. President, would you consider sending someone on Thursdays also?
Okay. That's gonna be a lot, okay?
That's a lot?
If there is a major issue, I'll come,
Okay,
okay?
all right,
Because, you don't make final decisions on Thursday.
yeah.
So if there's a major issue, and I have done that.
If I give
With
you
legal
like a
question, yeah.
heads up on maybe.
Yeah, right,
Okay.
no, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes we get a legal question on Thursday night, where we know ahead of
Yeah,
time.
I got you, and that's not a problem, and, just call me ahead of time, and I'll come.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Just
I
thought
like
that's
coming
something I
to
would
the police
ask.
jury meeting. And, thank you all for passing the budget. This is the first time in 23 years that I didn't have to say a word.
Well,
Well, you didn't have to say much last year either.
Don't bring that up. But I will tell you one thing, this is also, we had the public hearing on the, at the DA's office last Thursday, and for the 23rd year, nobody showed up but me and the office administrator.
oh,
But it's okay, I have no problem with that.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
And welcome, Jenny. All right. Back to our motion's been made. All right, I need some comments from the audience.
I have a question.
All right.
What is moving day?
We need to get together. We'd like to get you over there by the first of the year. I'm gonna get with Joey, and I'm gonna let Joey maybe coordinate that with you and see what we need to move over there. We gotta get the phone and,
I already called.
Okay.
They're in the process of moving the phone line.
but
Yeah,
let's
we
shoot for January, okay?
We've already started the process, so it's
Alright.
any time now. So.
All right. Let's go ahead and put it to this vote. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 20. Need a motion to award Treasury Road project to engineering firm. Mr. Franks, why don't you take that?
Yes, sir. With a meeting from the, recommendation from the Capital Outlay Committee, met up. It was scored. We went out for RFQ, and it was come back and it was scored that we would go with Pan American Engineers for the treasury money for the 3 roads coming up. And that value, and I want it to be on the record and validated by Pan America, that amount for engineering services is not gonna be exceeding $50,000.
Right.
So now we have a set amount, and we thank everyone else who did respond. And again, so I first the motion that we accept Pan American not to exceed $50,000 for the 3 treasury routes.
I have a question on that.
All right,
Yes,
hang
sir.
on. Let's get a second.
He did. Mark, we're taking
All
it.
right, second by Mr. Moore. All right, go ahead.
I'm not sure we do it in the meeting or afterwards. How is the money that's taken out of so much of each project?
What do you mean taking out a project?
The 50,000.
Now,
The
this-
treasury money.
50,000.
It's gonna
This is
come
out
out
the
of
treasury
roads.
money.
Yeah, the actually the treasury money.
Take about road and bridge or
Treasury money,
It's straight.
No matching.
there's no matching, so it's decided if we
whatever-
go to whatever the jury would wanna do.
Whatever we
Whether they
get
wanna
from
take the
capital.
50,000 out of the treasury money, or we pay that out of roads and bridges, but the engineering company's been selected, just my opinion. We will come back, we
Okay.
will be meeting up with them again. We will be coming up with a budget aspect,
Alright.
the money's added together, and if the roads and bridges and capital outlay committee say, hey, we recommend to the full jury, we want the $50,000 out of roads and bridges for
Yeah.
Pan American, we can vote on that. If not, the recommendation may be to take it out of treasury money. Whichever way, the vote
Yeah.
jury is gonna have a vote.
some projects in there might not need that much engineering. There's other projects.
That's right.
I was under the impression it's gonna be taken out of the $750,000.
That again, that's a vote by the jury.
Well, if y'all gonna take it out of road and bridge, I'm gonna want some money too. I'd let y'all know up front.
Normally, we taking it out of what money, either the capital outlay or
Yeah,
the money we've been given, it comes out of that.
Yeah, the last time it wasn't, it was put on the roads and bridges.
Well, again, some projects might require as much engineer as other projects, but we'll discuss that next meeting.
Yeah.
If y'all get money, I want some too.
All right, this is a recommendation from the Project Oversight Committee, all right? Question or comments from, audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 21, Mr. Thomas.
Make a motion to proceed with the sale for some adjudicated property to the adjoining landowner, Casey Rico. It's on Rico Lane, with a fair market value of $200. It's 2 little small strips of property that border her property.
I'll second it.
All right, second by Mr. Coco. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 22, Mr. Benson.
Approved purchase of cameras for the Bunkie Health Unit.
All right,
We did the Marksville Health Unit.
all right. Second by Mr. Thomas. Question or comments from jurors? Question, comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 23, I need a motion to approve change order for the Parish roadway improvement for 2025, which is an increase of $9,611.32.
I'll need that motion.
All right, motion by Mr. Burrell, I need a second by Mr. Thomas. Question or comments from the jurors? All right, question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, need a motion to adopt the holiday meeting schedule. All right, motion by Mr. Thomas, second by Ms. Wilson. That's in your packet. All right. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 25 now, Mr. Burrell.
This concerns a lawsuit, it's in Travis's district. They put me on there because I'm drainage chairman, but,
It's yours now.
huh?
It's yours now.
Jonathan, I guess, can
Sorry,
talk
Mr.
about it.
Lawrence.
Well,
Still like
this is basically what we talked about, Thursday night that I came and explained. It's a lawsuit involving Mr. Adams, who's here, and another gentleman by the name of Mr. Dupuy. And the police jury was brought into the suit because there's a ditch that, goes along the eastern boundary of both of their properties. We were pulled into the lawsuit, and there's a proposal on the table now that if the police jury, on a one-time basis, cleans that, particular ditch in order to help alleviate some of the flooding between Mr. Adams and Mr. Dupuy, and we get, it's a one-time thing, and if we get the servitudes from the adjacent landowners, we'll be released from the lawsuit.
Okay.
Which I'd certainly recommend that we agree to.
Kevin, I think you said that it wouldn't be too much of a problem.
It's not, but it's clean, I just have to verify that, we're not gonna be redigging a whole canal, like when we clean a canal, we take out anything that's blocking water and take out any alluvial deposits, anything above that, I have to go to court.
Yeah, and that's correct, and one of the things that the engineer specifically asked, he did not want us to make the ditch bigger, because that will actually make the problem worse. The ditch needs to stay the same exact width and size, it just needs to be cleaned.
I need 50-foot servitude from those landowners to get our machine in there to do the mulching and everything, and we'll pursue that.
And it'd be when we can,
What's that?
do it, right? Okay.
Who gets the servitudes?
I will.
You will. What if you're not, you sit on both sides of the ditch, right?
Well, that's a question for Kevin. Do we need it on both sides? Okay, good.
If it's one side, is that Mr. Adams and Mr.
Correct.
Dupree, and there won't be anybody else?
No, there's other property owners that we will have to get servitudes from. Obviously, Mr. Adams and Mr. Dupuy are not gonna be a problem. There's another, Mr. Corville, that I think at one point was part of the suit, that I don't think we're gonna have any problems with, and there's a couple of other people downstream that I don't think we're gonna necessarily have problems with. But I know Mr. Dupuy and Mr. Adams are gonna assist us with that, and if we cannot get the servitudes, that, this is conditioned on us, the police jury, getting proper servitudes from the landowners.
From all landowners?
All landowners.
Oh, and if you don't, do you just go on Dupree and Adams' property and do that cleaning?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it, no pun intended, because I don't know if that's actually, we have to talk to the engineer. Let's say hypothetically there was one landowner we couldn't get the servitude from, we'd have to talk to the engineer and see if it'd be even worth doing.
Because the court can't, mandate the property owner to use servitude.
Correct.
So if they say no, well then what does that do to the court understanding or agreements that are made? That's why I'm asking.
The agreement would be off if we
It's
can't, it's
25, no,
conditioned
really.
on obtaining servitudes.
22.
We're only talking about that red line area that Mr. Willis said,
Correct.
beyond their property.
Correct.
Right, okay.
All right.
Frank Willis is actually their expert that said this is what needs to be done, A, B, C, and D.
But all the work that's on their properties, he said there, you need to remove this, you need to remove that. The jury's not going on their property, moving that dam, bridge that.
No, we're cleaning the ditch. There's other provisions of the settlement that don't relate to us. We're just one piece of the puzzle.
Do we need to change this motion to include what you just said about servitude?
I think it does say that.
It does say that?
Yeah.
Yes, these will
We'll
obtain
obtain
servitudes for
servitudes.
property owners.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
All right,
Well, then we can, I'll get with Jamie tomorrow, conditioned on,
I added that to my notes.
okay, all
All
right,
right.
that's fine.
All right, Mr. Burrell has made this motion. I need a second, please.
I'll second.
All right,
Miss.
right. Okay. Question or comments from jurors? Question, comments from the audience? Dr. Jenny?
I was wondering, given, that the possibility that they may, the ditch may be claimed to be wider or something, should there be some phrase in there that the jury is not liable? In other words, it looks to me like there's a possibility of exposing the jury to further, issues.
We're already in the middle of all the issues.
No, but I mean, is there any type of statement, any type of legal statement saying, because who is gonna claim that it was wide, or how will that be determined? You know,
We're gonna take pictures before.
Oh, okay.
And the
So,
piece of
but I
machinery.
mean,
We always take pictures before, during, and after.
Correct.
And
So
on
you
our
have the
servitude,
evidence.
our right of entry paperwork, it says the
Yeah.
jury is held, hold harmless against
Good.
anything.
Okay.
We've got that whole paragraph that the
Oh,
DA
okay.
added to our right of entry.
Is that just that mulch head on that big tractor?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, any other comments from the audience? Yes, sir.
Would, y'all think it would be possible to get it done this next year, in 2026, when it's dry?
Well, when it's dry, that's, yeah,
Because
That's
it's
our
been
plan.
dry
that's the game plan.
for 24 and 26, 25, and it hasn't been done.
So that's our plans, getting there this summer. So,
And that's
But
another thing
that,
we need to add to
y'all
that.
have just agreed to that in court, right?
Right.
That has not been Kevin or the police jury not to go and do that job.
No.
This just happened with the courts, right?
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
tentative
So we've been waiting on
agreement.
the courts,
Right.
yeah.
And that's another thing that we need to, and Jamie, I'll get with you tomorrow about that. There's not gonna be a time frame. You know, it's gonna be conditioned on weather permit.
Yeah. It'll be whoever's past Darrell Disotell Jr. will give you any problems.
Well, I think from what they said, the watershed, once it gets down that hill, we don't need to necessarily go that
that's
far.
all good. That's all good.
All right, any other comment? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 26, Mr. Benson.
Approved caps for the maintenance employees not to exceed $750.
All right, motion to, second by Mr. Thomas. Question or comment from jurors? Question or comment from the audience?
That's a one-time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
We've got, it's a stocking hat that they were asking for when it's cold. It does have the police jury emblem on it, and the price is gonna be about $500.
Okay.
Well, we did 750, so we'd have
Yes,
enough
sir, I
money.
found another place that could get it cheaper.
Yeah.
All right.
It's local.
Any other comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 27, Mr. Thomas.
A motion to enter an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Bunkie for a permit office to process permits for the Bunkie Industrial Park, and then the proceeds from that would be split with the city of Bunkie 50-50.
All right, motion been made, second by Mr. Pierce. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? Being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 28, I'm sorry, Mr. Thomas.
Make a motion to donate a piece of adjudicated property. It's directly in front of Plocherville Elementary to the school boards. The school board is now maintaining the property, and it's a small strip about as wide as this room right in front of the school, so we've just donated to them.
Okay, all right, second by Mr. Coco. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, we already did 29.
But we have to do, because the first only, that was for treasury, and we didn't mention capital outlay.
We didn't go up.
Well, that's what part of the RFQ was, and I just,
The RQ was for just treasury.
it had
Oh, I
treasury
know
and
about it.
capital.
Huh?
Can we
Because we have
table
this
it?
year.
There was no amount that was put in the RFQ either, right?
No,
Okay.
no, there was no amount.
I thought both of them were taken care of today, though. So you need a separate motion for capital outlay? All right, somebody want to make that motion from,
Please,
motion
We
for capital
just-
outlay?
We just don't have the amount, right?
I'm sorry.
Well, I will discuss it.
All right, motion by Mr. Burrell, get a second. Second by Mr. Benson. Question, comments from jurors?
We don't have an amount yet, right?
Yeah, we don't have nothing, we didn't even discuss that in committee, we should be.
So you think it needs to go back to committee?
I agree with you, Mr. Benson.
I agree also.
I'm asking, I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
asking,
I
what
agree
you
with
think,
you.
you know?
I
You the
agree.
chairman.
I have to make a motion to table it, refer back to committee.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
All right. There's been a motion to table the motion by Mr. Cutler, second by Mr. Pierce. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we'll table that. All right, number 30 is a motion to apply for the EPA Brownfield Program for the year of 2026. Mr. Thomas makes that motion. I need a second, please.
Second it.
Second by Mr. Coco.
Who's applying? Police jury?
That's what,
Engineering
Mr.
firm?
Marcus was here, Guillory was here last time to offer that, well, actually Jacob kind of put the,
So the motion is
schedule.
with
That's what I was.
Delta Engineering to apply for the EPA Brownfield
If
program?
you're still open to doing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Go add that.
I
to-
was just, I was asking, I didn't know if it was Jamie applying, I didn't know if it was
Oh,
an
no.
engineering
Well,
company.
what's the
I didn't
EPA, brownfield program?
That's the cleanup,
That's the,
cleanup of
it's
Charter
no
Street
match,
flood.
it's the money, like Jacob said, to use for our blighted property or for the monofield.
Monofield.
Depending on how much.
For the monofield?
That'd be for the monofield?
Brownfield is a monofield, but we'd also like to do the adjudicated.
Demo property,
cleanup too.
Yeah.
Clean up property, yeah.
The property we've been spending 7,000 on?
Mm-hmm.
We got a motion, second.
Who seconded it?
Who's, Jacob said.
Okay, good. I got it.
All right, any other comments from jurors? Questions or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 31, I need a motion granting Secretary Treasurer to pay all bills and waive a reading of the whole.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Coco, second by Ms. Wilson. Question or comments from viewers? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Before we adjourn,
Okay.
number 22, yeah, new 22, if you go back to it, do we need to, put up a bid or no?
Didn't we have a bid, Ms. Jamie, on that?
Which one is it? I'm
Cameras?
The cameras
at
for
the
the
Bucky
bunker.
Health.
They already got all the,
That's what I said, yeah.
the quotes. They had that, I think in the first one, they had 3 different quotes.
So we just go with the same contractor?
You don't have to bid this out.
Okay.
It
But the thing is,
Okay,
we
cool.
need to approve the amount of money we're gonna spend on the cameras in Bunkie, don't we?
That's what you have here.
That's to purchase the cameras,
Yeah,
but there's
I
no
think-
amount.
I'm
Shouldn't we have an
sorry.
amount?
I think it was, it's below 9. I think it's 8,000.
Can she just put it in there when she finds it?
Yeah, it's 8,000, maybe 8,300, 8,500.
We'll be
Thanks.
trying
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
below
same
10,000.
exact, amount as Marksville. It's just one above.
And a specific company, which is,
same as Bunkie?
911?
Can you just
Same.
find that out and put that in
I
there?
can put it in there though to make sure.
So everybody's in agreement to that?
Unless y'all wanna wait.
That quote was in our packet last Thursday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
And
Ain't
it's
nobody-
probably in this one.
Everybody
also.
fine with that?
We just come back and put it?
Yeah, she
If you
can,
look in your packet, it's probably in there.
All right.
I didn't see it.
It just may be, okay, if you look here,
You see it?
you have them. I do apologize, I made a mistake, it's 5,584.
Is it in here, Miss Jamie?
Yes, sir, it is. It's,
just add it into the motion.
That's 911?
yes, sir, that's correct. So add that to the minutes.
She can put it in there, all right?
And, yeah, so we put the company's name to it also.
Okay. Sure.
Anything else? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Coco. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Go eat gumbo at Mark's.
Yeah, everybody's involved.